And I'm back. Whoo! It's been a minute. And I don't really know like how I'm going to, you know, go about this, only because this is my first YouTube video back. I did grab a coffee. I would have put it in my reusable cup, but you know, COVID. And this coffee also sucks. That's okay, it's a little bit stronger than I like, but you know, maybe I'll have some energy for the day. I did want to kind of just give you guys like some background knowledge on me as a person. A lot of you guys know me from maybe Instagram or even YouTube, but hello. For the ones who do know me and the ones who don't, I'm Cheyenne. I'm 23, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm not really sure why I just told you that, but I feel like it's, you know, a normal question people ask nowadays, and I kind of think it says a lot about who I am as a person, so there you go. I'm a Sag. Hopefully that's taken as a good thing. I am single. That's probably why a lot of you guys are here, is because, you know, you're looking for that tea. So, yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, I am doing a Q&A. And a lot of you guys asked the exact same question over and over and over again. You guys will get some answers, and I'm sure you've been waiting a while for that. Finally going to address those things. Oh, I asked you guys some questions on Instagram. You guys know the deal with that. What is the weirdest thing about me? I would have to say the weirdest thing about me is the fact that I say pardon. I don't really feel like it's that weird. That's just how my parents raised me, but a lot of people find it like, not weird, but like quirky. Like, I guess that's the weirdest thing about me. Yeah. Guilty pleasure when it comes to food. Pasta. Any kind of pasta. Linguine, fettuccine, spaghetti, ravioli. Anything with a noodle and a sauce, game over. What is making me happy right now? Love you. First of all, I love you. You know, I am happy. I am. But I've had a rough week. Genuinely, like, what is making me happy right now, I feel like, is figuring out what I want my future to be. And I feel like I really didn't know until recently. Whoa, my hands are sweating. It's like I'm nervous or something, and I don't want to turn on my car because I feel like my AC is too loud. Like, ugh! What was I saying? And this kind of, I guess, goes into the next question. Where and what would you like to be doing in 5 years? And I originally screenshotted that one only because I kind of hate that question. If you asked me 5 years ago what I wanted to be doing or what I expected my life to be, I would be completely wrong. And I feel like it's kind of wrong for us to put that pressure on ourselves because you don't know what could happen in 5 years, you know? And I feel like it should be normalized not to ask people that, like, where do you see your life in a year or 3 years or 5? Because, let's be honest, I thought I was gonna be getting engaged this year. I thought I would be, you know, buying a house. I thought there would be so many things that would be different, but shit happens, and it kind of makes you realize, like, you can't plan that out. Yeah, it is nice to set goals for yourself, and it is nice to think about your future. Now, my goals for the next 5 years are, I want to graduate college because I am going back. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I did stop going to school, partly because school really wasn't for me, and I'm not really sure it is now, but the career path that I want to take and what I figured out that I want to do requires me to go to school. Bitch, push it out. I definitely want to do something along the lines of like social work, focusing in on the foster care system, reforming it almost, because it needs some help. But I also want to be that person that walks into the courtroom and is like, Cheyenne Taylor's here, like, you better watch out. You know what I mean? And like really impact people's lives, make a change. So yeah, I want to graduate college within the next, you know, year or two. I definitely plan on being moved out of my parents' house. There's a lot of like adult things going through my mind, but I'm going to figure it out. I am going to figure it out. And that's the beauty of it. What is the most important thing 2020 has taught you? Actions speak louder than words. Yeah. Who is your favorite artist at the moment? Jack Curley. I'm telling you guys, he is fucking amazing. Go listen to Wait For Me by Jack Curley. And I kind of think that says a lot about my music taste as well. He's just fucking incredible and I love him. I will see him live one day. Oh my gosh, so I have to obviously address this because a lot of you guys asked, are Paige and I dating? Are Paige and I a thing? If you guys don't know who Paige is my best friend. Paige is my bitch. That's who I lived with when I was up in New Jersey. No, nothing is going on between us, and we always laugh. We're always like, it's so funny that everybody thinks that. She's been there through some dark ass times of mine, and I will always forever be grateful for her, but no. The questions you have been waiting for. Why did you and Michelle break up? I really want to be honest and open with you guys while still respecting my privacy. I did film a video months ago, really going in depth on everything, why everything happened the way it did. Yes, I'm allowed to, break down, but I hate that video. It's uploaded and private. I can't post it. I love you guys and I love sharing my life with you, but that video is like the most raw, the most raw you would ever see me, and I just can't do it, Sorry, I didn't really expect to get emotional over this. I just think thinking back, that was a really tough time, and I have overcome it. I have grown so much, but just looking back and realizing damn, you were fucked up. You were broken. I was broken. I think the easiest way to put it, Michelle and I, we dated for a little over 3 years, and we were in love. That was 150% real. Like I said, I thought I was getting engaged this year. I thought we would be buying a house. I thought she would be the mom to my kids. Eventually, Michelle and I, we were just on 2 different waves. I've learned to accept that. She kind of, wanted to do her thing, while I had different plans for us. That's really the gist of it. We were just on 2 different paths when I basically assumed that we were always on the same one. But shit happens. It is sad to think about. You can try really freaking hard, really freaking hard. And I'm not even relating this to only her, anything, friendships, relationships. You can try, and I do encourage you to try, put in some effort, but to try and change somebody, you can't. And you want to understand why they're doing the things that they're doing, but guess what? A person does not change if they don't want to. Are we friends? Are Michelle and I friends? No. Will we get back together? No. She has apologized. She has. But just because somebody apologizes doesn't mean that you have to accept it. You can appreciate it, but you don't have to accept it. That in itself is something that everybody needs to remember. I appreciate you apologizing, but just because you did it doesn't mean that I accept it. I would like it for you guys just to respect it. Please, this is my channel, fresh start, fresh new beginning. Just do it for me, And to end it off, I guess, on a more positive note, I noticed that a lot of you guys were asking me tips on how to maintain a positive mindset. And this one, they actually asked, have I always been this way? And the answer is no. No. High school was a really rough time for me. I went through a lot. Maybe one day I'll even touch on that. Yeah, I feel like it might almost help a lot of you guys knowing that, well, she went through this and kind of look how she turned out. It did take me a lot. I went to therapy, I think twice a week, which helped so much. It used to be I will never go to therapy. It was an ego thing. Oh my God. I would recommend it to anybody. So if you're ever thinking about or looking into, just talking to somebody, the best thing you could do for yourself. But yeah, that was back when I was 16, 17, and now I turned 24 this year. So if you think about it, 7 years to get to this point now, it's a long time, but I'm here. Yeah, I feel like I really embrace the fact that life is too short. And yes, you are allowed to have your days. And yes, you are allowed to take maybe that week to just lay in bed and cry and, be angry for whatever reason. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, overcome it, and then pop back out better than ever with a stronger mindset, more, you know, faith in yourself that you will come out better than what you were going through. I love the fact that I inspire so many of you. I know I got a lot of questions saying, oh, this isn't even questions. I just love you so much and I love watching you grow. And I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate that. This is my new journey. I love the ones who supported me on my, you know, my previous one, but this is my new one. So I'm super excited to show you guys a little bit more of me. I'm not really sure how I'm going to take this channel, but I know I'm going to be doing a lot of vlogging. You guys know I love thrifting, so get ready for that. And yeah, it's going to be a grand old time. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. I love you, and this is only the beginning. Bye, guys.